Hello everybody, in this new video I want to introduce the new Speckle server and the possibility to collaborate with the Streamlit page with the Python Streamlit package. Let's assume I have a Speckle project with two models and I want to start collaborating Streamlit. I want to authenticate. As we can see, the token and sensible information is hidden. The user has the possibility to enter the project URL, to extract only the project ID, to select a model inside, and to load the latest version of this model into the viewer inside the Streamlit app. So let's see step by step how can we achieve this with Python. Before I show the steps, let's assume that we are connected to Speckle Manager. I have the default account and I have the two connectors, Grasshopper and Trino. You can follow the instructions on the Speckle website to be able to also do this. And in this tutorial, as I already said, we will go on authenticate, get the project ID, select a model out of the project and get the latest version of this model. As I mentioned earlier, we will use Streamlit, the Python package. Streamlit is a platform for dashboards which allows you to host an app on the cloud, for example, and share it with other users. I found this very useful to share data from Speckle and to create more interesting projects. The whole thing is that I'm gonna need with these packages in Python: Streamlit components, and also this package which allows me to extract the project URL, the project ID from the project URL in Speckle. With date time, I want to control which is the latest version from any particular model in Speckle, and these are the both packages: API client, API credentials from SpecklePy, which I'm gonna need to authenticate the client. For the host, we have our new server, Speckle server, and here I using just normal Python workflow with defining a function and then execute them in sequence. So first will be authenticate with Speckle, where I'm gonna need the client, which is the host, the account, which I already mentioned is in the manager from Speckle, your account that you're logged in. And then with this function, when the account is found, in background I can find also the token and everything connected to the account, which I'm going to need. Next, I want to extract the project ID. The user enters the whole project URL, and I'm searching for the symbols after the slash. After that, I want to fetch the models from this project with the function get client project get with models. And after that, here comes the function model get with versions, and it wants the project ID and the model ID as arguments. How can I recognize the latest version? It is with model versions items, and here I use this package datetime and where it is when it is created, and I'm getting the latest version. And last but not least, the version viewer, which takes the project ID, the model ID, and the Speckle token and I'm gonna embed this on the Streamlit page with this components iframe. These are the functions that I defining, and inside these borders I have the step 1 authenticate. Here I'm calling the function authenticate with Speckle. Step 2 is the project URL with the input from the user, the project ID extracted from it. In step 3 I have select the model. This is the drop down menu or Streamlit select box, and the models are listed as dictionary. In step 4 I have fetch latest version, and this button triggers the event load latest version in viewer. So I'm gonna get the latest, fetch the latest version function with arguments the selected model ID, and if this is successful, then I'm getting this version of the selected model in the version viewer, and that's it. This is the end. I can test it. Okay, and when I copy this, and paste it on new terminal, this opens automatically my Streamlit page. As we see, I'm already authenticated and the token is hidden. After that, I can paste the project that I have, and I get automatically the models inside it, and also the ID. I can compare it, and then with the button I'm activating this viewer. This is of course the first steps of everything that is possible. Thanks for watching for now, and bye. I forgot to mention that here in the terminal in PyCharm, in order to run Streamlit, I have to write Streamlit run, the name of the Py file, and then execute this.